Well, hello, man cavers. Another video. I have my drill chuck I ordered turn up and a garden update. So, let's have a look. You have to excuse this mess. Oh, we got some rubbish. We are having a fence up. Here's a gate which is going on the back there. Moving that. We've had to trim. We've got some big steel gates here all picked up. And if we come up the shed without a bow off, all down this side, we're having a 6-foot fence built. There's our posts. Here's all our gravel boards and fencing. There's 100 bags of postcrete. And we're going to be putting a fence all the way along, because we did have we did have a noise complaint from a certain neighbour next to us. So to help with that, we're going to put a big fence up. So our big fence is going to come all the way here, 70 metres down to the house. The muck heap is going to be moved. So we've now got permission off the farmer to actually put the muck heap along this bank. So the muck heap's being moved. I think these trees are coming out and the fence is going to come along. It's going to come along the back. We're going to have a 22-foot gateway in here, which is where them big metal gates are going. And another fence, let me come round here. And we're going to have another little fence come in 12 feet from somewhere where that tree is to about there, which is about 12 feet. So I'll be like enclosed in here. And then in time, I can put a roof on it and have a nice bigger shed here. But that's what we're doing with the... That's what we're doing with the, yeah, that's what we're doing with the garden. Hence why there's a lot going on. As you can see, I've put a nice new floor in the shed, 18mm ply. But the main reason for this video is, if I can get it out of my pocket, here we are. We have turned up a brand new chuck, which I think will fit my new pillar drill. Now I was weighing up, I've cleaned all this up, this taper here, look. Now I've weighed all this up and I thought I ain't like a Morse taper that looked too stubby. I didn't know what it was. Thanks to you guys, you said it's probably a DIN size. I'd never heard of a DIN size, but we have, and I've ordered, and if my measurements are right, it's a B18. I'd never heard of DIN size chucks, but we have a chuck. So, I haven't opened this yet, but I know it's damned heavy. Oops, can't see a thing. I'm trying to do this one-handed. What we got in here? Oh, I come in a posh, well, that's in a posh pink. I tell you, that's a damned heavy chuck. And what's this bit? I think this is a Morse taper. And the drill bit and the chuck goes on the end of this from looking on the pictures. Now this was only a cheapie because I'm not even sure it's the right size. Because trying to measure this here, it gave a minimum and maximum measurement. My maximum measurement at the top seemed right, but down the bottom here I didn't know whether you measured to the bottom of the main shaft or to the bottom of this little taper on the bottom of this main shaft. If that makes sense, because you got like a taper and then a little taper. And that was really hard to measure that. Because here was about, I think it was about 14.8 mil. But bottom there it was, I think about 14.2, and up the top that's about 15. Oops, door's closing. About 15.6. Anyhow, I'm waffling. Let me see if I can get this thing on. I ain't got my tripod with me, guys, so I'm going to balance you in here and hope you can see what the hell I'm doing. What am I got to lean my camera against, look, so you can see what I'm doing? I thought, yeah, is that still recording? It is. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. Christ, that's a big old chuck. She's a heavy one. It's nicely oiled up. That's one of these keyless chucks. It was an eBay special at about 14 quid. And yeah, let's see. It feels really good quality. But let's have a look and see if it actually fits on the drill. Right, here goes. No, that is a tiny bit loose. Look. Yep, that is a tiny bit loose. And this is definitely not B16 because I did do the measurements. And that is way too small up the top for the B16 measurement. It was pretty close to the B18, but it isn't. So is it a Morse taper? But all the Morse tapers I found, the chucks all had the taper sticking out. They were all like a male fitting. And I need a chuck with a female fitting. And it isn't B18. Although that is extremely close. You could probably wrap PTFE tape around that a couple of times and wedge him on, but he wouldn't be square. So, I don't know, guys. So let me know, can you get Morse taper in a female, or are they all male fitting? I really don't know. I'm unfamiliar with Morse tapers, and I'd never heard of this DIN stuff. But we've got this nice DIN chuck. Seems like the B18, sorry, is wrong. But I'm really impressed with the quality of the damn thing. That's really heavy. That is one substantial chuck. So yeah, let me know, guys. Can you get Morse taper? And how do I go about measuring this damn thing? Hang fire a second. What we'll do is we'll get my calipers out. And I'll measure it. Right now on camera. Let me oh, that's done them a lot of good, isn't it? Let me undo these. There we go. Right, let's zero these out so you can see what's going on. Are they zeroed? They will be in a second. Alright, we zeroed them out. So we're on 0. So let's open these up. And I'll measure round the top of this taper. Right. We're around the top of that taper. We are 17.23 millimetres. And what are we around the bottom? I'll go as low as I can. And we're 15.95 around the bottom. But there is a little tiny shoulder. Come on, camera, get focused. There is a little tiny shoulder that I can't quite get on. So we're coming at about 15.7 right on the bottom. Yeah, 15.59. And that's as low as I can get these damn things. Oops, sorry. Yeah, just shy of 16 millimetres at the bottom. But I think the top measurement, if you get the top diameter right, the bottom's going to come right in it. So the top measurement, as high as I can go, let me turn this upside down so I get right to the top. There you go. Right, that is 17.83 mil to the top. So have you any idea what size taper that is? Because I haven't got a clue. Right. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to leave this video here. We will keep you updated with all the fence dilemma. So yes, we'll be having 6 foot all the way down to the bottom. 75 metres of fence and the big metal gates. We're going to make this place a bit more secure. We ain't had any trouble. Hope we don't get any, but you never know. So yes, that's going to be it for this very, very quick video of the update and everything. I thought that was a real chicken. Turns out it's my metal one. I thought, how have I got a cock in my shed? There's only one cock in this shed and that ain't him. That's me. Right. I'm going to go and I will see you guys next time. So it's bye-bye from me and bye-bye from our Clark pillar drill. Yes, yes, yes. Right. What model is that drill? Just so I can perhaps go on Clark website or ring Machine Mart and see if I got a chuck for that. Right, I shall speak to you later. Bye-bye for now. Ah, excellent.